So that's the second baggie, and I think it was actually more interesting than the first one. The first one took more time than I actually anticipated, and then I actually wanted to give it time for. And I did wanted to just do 1-2 videos on this bag. So let's just start. So this is just you know, beaded neck bracelet, somebody's handmade project, and it has this, I think it's sandstone, but it's too sparkly, so I don't know if it's actually sandstone or just made to look like sandstone. Yeah, and then I have this cloisonne enamel bracelet that I'm waiting for it to focus on. Yeah, and I see a lot of them on the internet, these cloisonne, these kind of clasp bracelets that I don't know if Fish and Crown made them. Fish and Crown is famous for its cloisonne enamel bracelets. That's made in England, and I think they still they still do jewelry. But starting with 80s, England has tradition of all kind of enamel jewelry, so it might not be necessarily Fish and Crown. And I see a lot of them. Usually I don't buy them, but this one, usually they were like butterflies and flowers, but this has a unicorn, so it looks like maybe it was made for a teenager child, because it's quite small. It does fit me because I have quite small wrists. It is actually quite small. And it's black enamel with this brown, bronze, and blue unicorn and flowers. And no butterflies. So, quite like that. And then this, I didn't look at it very closely. It does remind me of Miracle, so Scottish brand, and they do these bracelets and brooches with like glass cabochon imitating all kind of stones. So like this looks like marble, and this looks like agate, and this is like malachite, and this is like carnelian, this is just a blue, and this is like moss agate. It is just glass, but let's see if it is vintage judging by the clasp. But it does need a clean, but I fail to see any signatures on it, but it's very like Miracle style, maybe made in Scotland anyway. Right, it has this nail on, like looks like leather, but it's not leather. Strings for probably also for like jewelry and crafts, which I might need in the future when I have a bit more time. So another string, but pink color, and some more strings. Oh, this one is actually somebody braided it. It's nice, and it's a silver clasp. Unfortunately, it has come apart. Just a torn golden not gold, just golden chain that I might need again maybe in the future for some projects. A white string. Oh, it's elastic actually. That's a funny one. It's a elephant, but he's not facing us. He's looking somewhere else, and it looks like he's making bubbles from his, how do you call it, his trumpet. It has these two stones, and it looks like, again, it's somebody's project. Somebody glued some kind of putty, glued a pin to it, and actually I think it was a buckle. That's funny brooch. Enamel butterfly. Unfortunately, the enamel is quite worn off. It's a nice jewelry, nice brooch. This one actually my daughter liked when we were deciding whether I'm gonna buy the whole lot or what. And she did like this necklace. So it has a heart and a arrow. And I liked this one when I was looking. It's a ring. It's not signed or anything, and it's a crocodile or an alligator. And look at his teeth. It's showing his teeth. It's very menacing. I don't know, I just really liked it and it fitted me. That's fun. That was the reason why I decided to just buy everything, because there was a lot of it that obviously I don't need, but then a lot of it that I liked. But I didn't want to. I just asked for a whole lot, and I think that was the best decision. So this is fish and crown. As you can see, it has the signature fish. And this is an enamel brooch with like tulips, I think. And it's red on the black background. Another of these handmade bracelets, and this one has these purple stones. And I don't know my stones very well, because there is the fluorite that is also like purple. So it can resemble amethyst. So I don't know if it's amethyst or just fluorite. And then there is a string of pearls. This is vintage, made in England. It's actually in quite a good shape. And this is that a Christmas ornament? I think it might be a Christmas ornament. Just a clear bubble. And some bells. I think you put them on an animal. Right, so I really liked this brooch when I was buying it, and it's like, how do you put it? You probably put it like that, or you can put it like that. So it's brushed gold and like just gold brooch. That's the tail and the two wings, and that's the head. It's like a very stylized bird. And when I was a Look how voluminous it is. See? And I have a similar one. I made it, I prepared it. That's the one I bought in the charity shop, and it's definitely like the same bird, well, the same style. It has this brushed gold and smooth gold, same head. This one is a much smaller one. This one is actually signed. Well, it has 4 numbers at the back. And I think it's Sphinx. It might be the company Sphinx. And I think when I was researching it, the person who was selling it online sort of named it Phoenix bird. So it's a phoenix. This one looks more like a phoenix, just big and more majestic, I guess. And it's a bird that dies and then rebirth from its ashes. So it burns. When it dies, it burns out, and then it reincarnates from its own ashes. So I wonder if that's the old bird, and then it died and reincarnated in a smaller bird. Anyway, I like that I have a pair now. So that's nice, having a small collection. Another you can see that it's soldered. I don't know if it's silver or not, because I can't actually see any signatures, but the ring was soldered. And then this necklace, it has a spring ring, which means it's not contemporary, I think. It's vintage. And I do like these tassels and these purple rhinestones. And I do have a very similar one in style, but with green crystals and bigger. But I really liked this necklace. And then I have this chain with like plasticky beads. And then there is another piece of it. But then separately I found this necklace there. This one is complete necklace. Free string, free layered. The clasp is working. And I do think this is, I mean, it's a grown, they are natural, but they are, you know, people are growing these pearls in the farms or so, something like that, like a clear sweet water pearls that were grown, but they are natural, so they are not glass. And I do like them. I do like this kind of, I don't know how to call these irregular small beads. The only thing, I don't like the shape. I don't like multi-layered. I would rather prefer like a lariat or like different kind of shapes. I might restring this necklace. And then I have a similar one. Also bought it. It should be somewhere, very similar stone, maybe a different color, but something like that. They're also from some kind of Asian country. this. This one I really like because it has the, I think, the quality of the crystals. Yeah, they're definitely glass. So this is a flower. So this is the flower with the stems, not stems. How is it called? The reproductive part of the of the flowers, and all kind of crystal. They have this marquise shaped, then they have this teardrop, like drop shaped, and the rectangular shaped, and the small round ones. And look at the volume. Really nice. It's not marked. It has this safety chain. It's definitely vintage. I guess the only thing, it probably needs a bit of tightening up of the clasp. And it's very big, and it looks, oh, I hate this camera. And it looks very like wintry, icy wintry. This one is a fun one. It's a brooch with like cameo style. It's not a cameo, it's just a plastic cabochon, sort of like pearlescent, pearly surface. And that's Queen Elizabeth when she was not very old. She looks like 40 here, something like that. And that's like bows and like a wreath. And it's actually not metal. It's actually plastic. I think, yeah, it's all made from plastic. So that's interesting. That's my second like royal cameo. I have a glass one with Queen Victoria in one of my previous videos. I bought it in a lot, part of a lot from eBay. So that's my second royal cameo brooch. Oh, and that's the one, another one I was sort of excited about when I was buying it, because it's a brooch in the shape of a bicycle, and I have a very similar like wire, made from wires and with like some stones in the shape of a automobile, like an older one. So that was fun. And this one is actually also a pendant because it has a bail and you can use it as a pendant. And I do hate that you can't see anything on this camera. So yeah. And also the seat is in the shape of a heart. I really like that. I don't know who's doing it, but the fact that it has these and also automobile, and I'm sure it's the same maker, I'm just sure of it. A bracelet. Or is it a bracelet? You know what? I'm pretty sure this was probably a necklace. Because, look, sorry, that looks like it had a continuation, but it's broken. And you can use it as a bracelet, but I think that actually was a necklace. And I would probably loved it more as a necklace than as a bracelet. Anyway, I do see a pair of earrings here. And oh, here you go. long dangly earrings. I think they're made from ceramic. Yeah, some glazed ceramic, and I think that's a castle. I think that's a castle and the sea and the golden sun. It's probably bought in in a travel somewhere at some kind of location where there is a castle and a beach, like a souvenir thing. That's a brooch. Oh, that's interesting. So that's actually, you can move. The only thing I would have preferred, if I don't like the position of the wings. Looks like this wing is sort of fixed in this position. Anyway, it's a butterfly. Sort of has this two-tone, gold tone and yellow tone metal. And it's sort of like a filigree style. With mobile wings. And you can see that it has a signature. Not sure if I'll be able to see. Actually, that's how you can read it. I don't know if you can see it on camera. It says sterling, and it also says foreign, but I don't know what foreign means. It's not magnetic, so it might be sterling silver. I had a pin that was signed sterling and it was gold tone, and it was magnetic, so it obviously wasn't. Sometimes sterling is just maybe the name of the manufacturer or the artist. Don't know what foreign means. That's cute, I like that. Right, and I think we're left with like beads, and you can see another one of these Pandora style beads. This one is like multicolored, has all these inclusions. This one is also signed 9 to 5. So it has this sterling backing. And then it has all kind of like pearls, and has these balls, sparkly rhinestone balls. And I actually found a bracelet, or maybe it was also a necklace, because it does look like that's not the end of it. It shouldn't have been the end of it. It's an old one, it's a vintage one. That's a nice crystal. It's a crystal. This blue color. It's very dirty. I wonder if it's a stone or is it a crystal. It's not signed, but I don't know. Some more chains. What's that for? What's with all this? made in England something. Rhinestones. I might need the rhinestones, so I don't mind all this. Like, for example, these. Might need it to replace something in another necklace. There's 4 small. It's definitely not silver, so not missing on any diamonds. This one sort of looks like silver a bit. This one is cute. That's a very interesting cut. It's a very interesting cut. So cute. Rhinestones. I might use some of these crystals. I'm not mad about all this extra rhinestones. It's a nice color. So yeah, that's the, oh no, that's not all. I also have these. Maybe I'll leave it for next. Looks like it's something interesting, and I really want to wrap up, to be honest. So yeah, from all these, which would be my favorite? I do like, I mean, it's just a cheap stuff, but as a souvenir, and as I said, as a sort of collection of royal jewellery, then the phoenix bird, and then this, and I do like this butterfly, especially if it's sterling, and also like that it's moving. Oh, this one, really like this one. I like the necklace, not the necklace, but I do like that there are so many of them and you can do something else with them. Maybe something in more Victorian style. I like the souvenir ones. I do like them. What else? Oh, yeah. I think this necklace is really cute. The clover leaf. And I do like the Christmas ones. I think it's really cute for Christmas, for holidays, winter holidays. And I do like, the rest is so-so. I think these ones are my favorite ones. Although I do like this brooch with moonstone, I guess. Oh, and how could I forget my alligator ring? So yeah, that's my favorite, and you can comment below which is your favorite. And that's all for today. We'll see you next video, and it's not focusing again.